What's up, everybody? This is War of Stormwind here, coming to you guys from my underground secret base where I take care of all my villagers as their superhero. And I got these great pants and this great helmet. Hope to keep them for a long time, along with them beautiful red shoes. And behind me is the tree farm, busy at work generating free coal and free power, brought to you by Mine Factory Reloaded, along with extra utilities and thermal expansion. 3 great add-on packs that allow you to do a lot of great things if you just apply it correctly. And assisted by Java barrels, because Java barrels are amazing. I love the visuals. I love the ability to display what I'm working and have an understanding of what I have on hand without having to have a ton of chests to do it. Plus, it's just real easy to work from. So we're going to pick up where we left off at. As you can tell, I've done a little bit of cleaning up. I really wanted to show you that these new pipes, they definitely take up the full square. So I've done some cleaning up. I covered up all of my my levers, and you can tell like where there's a lever at, I can actually put the block. I can put it inside the block, but here where the pipes are, I have to be in the blocks that are adjacent in order to cover it. And it's fine. It looks cool. I gotta be careful. I don't want to stand out here in the trees too long. I'll get killed. I'll suffocate. But everything still has power. Everything's still doing what it's supposed to. At least I assume it is. I'm gonna check this this barrel right here. Let me go grab my pickaxe from where I have it stored. I didn't really think I was gonna need it. Give me that. It's called the tree capitator. Yeah, because I didn't realize that if you don't take the name out of the tool forge before you put the next item in it, it gives it all the same name, which is quite ridiculous. But as you can see here, still got power. Everything's still doing what it's supposed to be doing. They'll also change the mechanic. Wait for that tree to get cut down. So it used to be good job, trees. So it used to be that, I could place the lever here and I could put a cover panel between it and it would still power this, but they've changed the way that works. So I have to be careful where I place my panels at now to keep everything all cleaned up. I did have more iron golems, but the tree farm has been busily turning them into iron ingots for me, which is nice. I like iron ingots, but I miss the visitors. It also cleaned up the villagers down here too. So I wanted to show you something here. I've been building up a little sludge while I've been cleaning up. We got 8560 down here. Now I want to show you the display that the sludge boiler has when it's on. So I'm going to close the door and you're going to see the brown and you're going to see the different swirlies coming out of the ground. And if you're wanting to work on it, you need to make sure that all of that has stopped. I really don't want to step in here and show you how this is going to work out. I will. I want to eat me a carrot. So there we go. So now I've got hunger and poison. That's why I've got this set up where you have to forcibly enter the room and you got to have that sludge turned off. So you've definitely got to wait. Make sure you got your space. It's about a 4-block space radius around it. So I'm actually going to come back through at some point. And I'm going to use my pretty aligned cobblestone bricks, because who wants to bake all their bricks when I can just use a chisel? And I'm going to fix it up with a room so I can make sure that I don't accidentally dig above it or dig below it and get poisoned. But that's for the future. You don't have to watch me do that because that gets boring. This tree farm is amazing. So as you know, the tree farm's producing my power. 80 RF a tick right now. Like I said, it can produce up to 200 RF a tick without any issues. And that power is being brought over here to my pulverizer, my magma crucible, and my igneous extruder. Now the igneous extruder, I've just got water and lava producing cobblestone, and this cobblestone is passed along to the magma crucible. And the magma crucible is using the power from the 2 furnace generators to produce lava. and then the lava's headed into the tank. So this way, instead of me having to go down and waste all my lava on having to use this Tinker's construct to make my ingots and my blocks and all my other parts, I've now got, since I've got infinite free power with infinite free food and infinite free building blocks, I now have infinite cobblestone, infinite wood, infinite saplings, and infinite lava. I'm going to cover this up now because I don't want to fall in the hole while I'm showing this to you guys. That is not what I wanted. Alright, so here, you know, the usual, you put your iron, your different ingots in here in block form. They get pulverized. I know what you're thinking. You don't have to pulverize it because you've got the smeltery. The smeltery gives you double anyway. That's true, but let's say I put 10 in the smeltery. The 10 is going to turn into 2 ingots of 10, and then it's going to come out over here, and I'm going to put it in the chest. But if I pulverize the 10, I have a chance to get iron. When I pulverize the silver, I have a chance to get platinum or shiny metal, depending on how you want to look at it. So there's different possibilities that are granted to me by pulverizing it first. And where you'd be like, well, you know, if you smelt it in the smeltery, then you don't waste as much of the lava because it's going to take the 1 ore and it's going to make 2. Well, I don't care because I'm making infinite lava. So infinite lava means that I don't have to worry about whether or not I'm wasting a little extra. So definitely pulverize those ores, every single one that'll let you. Get your double, get your percent chance for something special, and it'll all end up here. Now I've got something a little extra special set up. We're gonna cook some silver here real quick. Get that loaded in there. I know I could automate that too, but I'm just not there. That'll be for another episode. Wait for this to catch up. It's lagging a little bit. So we know this is cooking away. Now down here on the end, I have this redstone clock. I know I could set this up. Look at it go. See, and I have it. I now have it in its opposite state. The normal state is an on a 2 to 3 second, depending on how the mod pack's set up for your redstone clock. It's either a 2 or a 3 second tick. Now that I've turned the lever on, it goes into the off state. Under here, I've got the usual. You put your hopper in underneath, and all of my ingots go right here for me. But when I could use the thermal foundation or thermal expansion, whatever you want to call it. I could set up the pipe here, but with the way they have those servos set up, it's not as user friendly to have power on and off to it. And so here I just use this clock, turn it on. I can set 1 or 2 different kinds of materials in here that won't blend together. And if I do need to make a blend, I can turn it off with the lever, then get it to blend together, and then of course smelt it out. And this is just so easy to come along and play with this. So to make all this happen, I have to thank that my cobblestone battle hammer, being able to do the 3x3 square, came all the way down here. I had to stop here at about Y23 because this is about where you find your iron, your tin. And I kept running out of iron and tin, so I went down here, found a good bit, found about 50 ingots combined between the two, and then I came all the way down here for the good stuff. Found some lava, which has really helped out. Now to make that magma crucible, you have to have nether brick. And so down here is my portal. I barely went through the portal, just enough to gather some netherrack, and I smelted it and did it that way because I'm cheap and quick. And you know, all this is great. I still got all these materials to mine up, and now that I've got everything set up, I can really start charging through this real well. And this has been great. I am very excited. I'm glad to share all this with you. You know what, guys? I'm going to have to say goodbye because I got this free software. You know how it is every 10 minutes. But you've been great, and I will talk to you in the future.